Hi guys, Abhishek here from TechXplicit, and today I'm gonna tell you some tips to increase the speed of your phone. So without any further ado, let's get on to it. So the first thing that we are gonna talk about is about the animations in the developer options. So depending upon the speed of the animations, the interface feels smooth or swift. So by using animations, let's see how we can increase the speed of the phone. So to make changes to the animations, what you need to do is you need to go to settings and you need to go to the developer options. So if developer options is not available on the phone, all you need to do is go to the build number and tap it 7 times. It's saying I'm already a developer because I've activated it. So once you have activated the developer options, just go back and get into the developer options. Alright, so in this screen all we need to look at is the animations, the speed of the animations. If you scroll down a little bit, you will have window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. So these are the 3 things that we are going to talk about now, and definitely these 3 things will make a change in the kind of speed of the phone. So what you can do is, if the animation scale, the time is more, then the speed of the phone would be less. So by default the animation is set at 1 on all the Android devices. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it to 0.5. 0.75 is also good. Again, it depends upon your preference completely, and I feel moving it to 0.5 is much better, and moving it here the animations would be fast. So I'll show a quick example of how the animation feels if you put it more. So let's say if you put it at 10, you can see how the window is opening up. Because I've selected 10 over here, the windows will take a lot of time to open and all the animations on the system would feel very slow. So I would suggest you guys keep it at 5. That would kind of speed up the animation scale, and your phone would feel a little faster. Not only the window animation, you can also speed up the transition animation scale and also the animator duration scale, and definitely this would help in speeding up your device. Alright guys, the next thing that we are going to talk about is regarding restarting your phone. Our phones also work similar to a computer or a laptop. So the way that you restart your systems, that is the computers or the laptops, make sure that you also restart your phone every now and then. For people who are just recharging it on a daily basis and continuing the cycle, consider restarting your phone at least once in a week, and trust me, it kind of speeds up your phone. And moving on, the next thing that we're going to talk about is regarding RAM cleaning apps. The RAM cleaning apps, when you install them, yes, I agree they do clean the RAM, but in turn RAM cleaning process slows up your phone at times. So basically what happens is, whenever you open any app, that is first loaded to the app and then brought onto the interface. So to be simple, when you install a RAM cleaning app and you clean up the processors which are in the RAM, and in the future if you want to open the app which you cleaned previously, the app has to load on the RAM first and then brought up to the interface. So this takes some time. Instead, if you can just leave the apps as they are in the RAM, whenever you open the app, there is no need for them to load once again because they are already loaded in the RAM, and it kind of speeds up the process of opening an app, and hence increasing the speed of your phone. The RAM cleaning apps definitely made sense when we are using the phones which had 1 GB or 2 GB RAMs, but these days, as I see, any phones, even the budget phones that we are getting, are having a minimum of 3 GB RAM. So leaving some apps in the memory shouldn't be a problem, and definitely as we are using Marshmallow and Nougat and all the phones, if you're using Android, they're having the deep sleep mode, so even leaving the apps at the background shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't cost your battery. Alright guys, so moving on to the next one, we're gonna talk about the processors. So when buying a new phone, if you're looking forward to buy a new phone, at least make sure you do a little research on the phone, the model that you're buying, and the kind of processor your phone has. Because if you're buying a phone which has a processor that is having heating issues, definitely that is going to affect the performance of your phone. As what happens is, if the processor heats up too much, that would definitely impact the speed of the phone. That would definitely impact the processing capability of the processor itself, in turn slowing down your phone very much. So make sure you do a little research when you're buying, and make sure you buy a phone which is having a good processor, which doesn't have any heating issues. We've seen in the past some processors with heating issues like the Snapdragon 617 or the earlier versions of Snapdragon 810. These had some heating issues because of which the gaming performance and the day-to-day performance also had to be impacted whenever the processor is under pressure. Alright guys, moving on. The next thing that I'm gonna talk about is installing apps on your phone. So install only required apps on your phone, because what happens is whenever you install more apps that you're not using, those apps which are on the phone might end up using extra space in the RAM, and the processes that are running in the background might consume more RAM and slightly decrease the speed of your phone. So make sure you don't over install the apps. Install the apps that you only need, and make sure your phone is running snappy. Alright, moving on to the next one, external storage. For people who are using memory cards, people who are having external storage, obviously make sure you buy a good memory card with high speed capabilities. The knockoff memory cards, the read and write speed in them would be very low. In turn, it would kind of slow up the data transfer process in your phone. So make sure you do a little research on the memory cards also, and buy a genuine memory card with good read and write speeds, which would definitely help to increase the speed of your phone. I'm definitely planning to bring up more content on memory cards. I would make videos on the categorization of memory cards in terms of speed and the classification of the memory cards, and also the knockoff and the genuine memory cards. Alright guys, these are some of the tips that I plan to discuss with you regarding increasing the speed of your phone. I hope that they will help. Like the video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next one. Have a great day.